Today I will tell you the easiest item to flip on Facebook Marketplace. This one is a quite spicy one, so make sure to stay in your seats and get ready for what is about to come. But I have to begin by bursting a big bubble straight away. Because the easiest item to flip doesn't exist. I know, it's really disappointing, but it's the truth. The thing is, I could give you a big list of items. Tell you, if you sell video games, that's the easiest one. If you sell jewelry, that's the best one. If you sell pillows, that's the best one. But the truth is that each item that's the easiest is only the easiest to a certain type of person. However, I will not leave you around leaving this video with blue balls. I will instead show you exactly how you can find your easiest item to flip. You see, some people are good at selling books. I suck at selling books. Some people are good at appliances. And then there's this weird motherfucker that is good at selling waifu pillows. I don't judge. If he's making money, he's doing it right. Now I want to share with you today the 5 essentials that an item has to tick to be considered the easiest item to flip for you. Point number 1, which is a low friction item. Now what the hell is low friction? Low friction means that it is effortless for you to sell the item. This is very important because if you have to use effort, that means you have to use your willpower. And every time you use your willpower, you will quit. It's the same with the people that go to the gym on January the 1st. They have a lot of motivation in the beginning. They hit the gym, but they have to use willpower to keep on going. And a couple of weeks in, they all quit and are back to square one. Don't be like that. Find a way to make it effortless. For example, let's say we're talking about the commutes. Make sure that you don't have to drive all the way out of town to source your items. The best way to do it really is to find something and combine it with what you're doing already. For example, if you're going commuting to work and the place you can source is on the way, beautiful. Or if you go on a date with a guy or a girlfriend, take them with you and make it a fun little experience to source the items. Find a way to make it effortless. This way, the item will be easy to flip. If your item doesn't make any money, why the hell are you flipping it? I'm serious. Why would you spend your time selling something that doesn't earn you any money? For example, let's say you buy a book for $10. Then you spend 2 hours in total with your commute, plus with the time that you spend listing and packaging and selling your item. You just earned $10 in profit in 2 hours. That's $5 per hour. Congratulations. Because you just earned less than somebody working at McDonald's. What you want to be doing is you want to calculate how much profit per hour you are earning. If the calculated profit per hour is less than the minimum wage, you should not be buying the item. Because as I said before, you want to make more money than somebody working at McDonald's, not less, right? If you're lazy like me, I actually made a flipping calculator, which you can see in the description. It's completely for free, no sign-ups, no contract with the devil required. And what you can do is you can go there, you can punch in the numbers for your flip, and it will tell you exactly if it's worth it to flip the item. Go check it out. Okay, next up we have niche knowledge. Now why is niche knowledge important? Well, there's several reasons why you should know about the items that you're trying to sell. 3 reasons. The first one is that you understand the market. Somebody who understands the market knows approximate values of items, if they are worth to buy or sell, and if people even want to have those items. Number 2, if you have niche knowledge, you are knowledgeable about conditions of the items. You can look at an item, you can inspect the item, and with confidence say if it's been kept well or if it's been kept like a piece of shit. And number 3, if you have niche knowledge, you can estimate if a flip is worth it or not. Very important, because if you know if something is worth it to buy, then the likelihood that you make a bad flip is way, way lower. So always make sure to flip items that you have knowledge about if you are looking for the easiest item to flip. It's no secret you need space to store your items. Now, depending on what you're selling, you're gonna need more space or you're gonna be needing less space. For example, if you want to get into flipping furniture, like for example, you want to be starting to flip hardwood Indonesian tables. Now you can do that, but if you live in an apartment and can only store around 2 tables at a time, I would not recommend that at all. If you have limited space, smaller items are way more practical. Let's say, for example, you can take some sneakers, become a sneakerhead, or do jewelry, or you can even sell those Labubu kind of pieces of. Yeah, I don't like them. I think they're ugly. Don't buy Labubus. Either way, whatever you flip, make sure that you have the adequate space to store multiple items. Very important. And number 5, to make sure that you have found the easiest flip, you have to make sure that the tools that are available to you are enough for the job. Now let's say again you start selling those Indonesian imported beautiful hardwood tables. Then you gotta make sure that you have the tools to transport them. You're definitely gonna need a truck. Without a vehicle, you cannot sell tables. I mean, you can try to take your 20-year-old push bike and put a table, strap it on your back and try to fucking cycle through city with a table on your back. It's not gonna work. Don't do that. That is a stupid idea. No. You want to make sure that you have the vehicle to transport something large if you're selling large items. Okay? This way you can make sure that you're actually finding the easiest item to flip for you. If you have all these 5 points covered, then the likelihood that you found something that is the easiest item to flip for you is very, very high. And now let me go through my personal easiest flip on Facebook Marketplace, so you have an example of what I do. And I'm gonna go through each of the points, explaining my example, so you understand how and why I'm doing it. So my personal favorite easiest item to flip on Facebook Marketplace is, well, people who follow me will know that already. It is fridges. Yes, those big, bulky behemoths. These fridges, they work beautifully for me because all these 5 points fit perfectly into a fridge. The first point of low friction. You know, when I'm buying the fridges, I actually buy them on Facebook Marketplace. I message buyers and then they tell me if they're available and when they're available and where they live, right? And I only choose the buyers that are close enough or that I can combine with deliveries. This way I spend little time sourcing the items, making it very seamless and very easy to just keep on going. It's frictionless, and this way I can sell a lot. Number 2, the high profits. Just the other day, I've sold a fridge for $880. Now, the purchase price of the fridge was way less. It was about $200. Meaning that this fridge alone left me with $700 $700 of profit. Now, $700, that's enough to pay rent for a couple of weeks. Number 3, niche knowledge. I really know about fridges by now. I can confidently go to a fridge and inspect it. I can check the seals, the electricals, the temperature, and confidently say if a fridge is worth buying or if it's worth skipping. This niche knowledge makes flipping fridges extremely easy for me. Number 4, space. The place where we store the fridges can hold more than 20 of them with ease. Additionally, there's a shed where you can put another 10 fridges if need be, meaning there could be 30 fridges at a time, which is plenty of space to put in new fridges and get the old ones out. And that makes it easy to flip. And finally, number 5, tools. To sell and buy fridges, you need tools. Specifically, you need a vehicle like a truck or a van to transport them. Then you need a sack truck to actually roll them around, and you need a big pair of butt cheeks so you can lift them off the ground. Very important stuff. If you're missing any of it, you will probably not have fun flipping fridges. But I have all of them, so flipping fridges is easy for me. Understand? Of course you do, you're smart. The message here is very, very clear. There is no fucking easiest item to flip on Facebook Marketplace. However, there is an easiest item out there for you. And the goal now is to find your easiest item. Because if you find your easiest item, then you can give a shit. You can stop giving a shit about all the recommendations of other people. You can stop giving a shit about what I'm saying, and you already know what you're flipping, what works and what doesn't work. So go and follow that. Go through the checklist and find your easiest flip. And of course, if you're struggling with calculating the profits, go check the link in the description below and check out my free flipping calculator. I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna tell you exactly how good your flip is. And you might be shocked by how terrible or by how good it is. So make sure to do that. And after this, watch this video next. Great. Thank you. Mwah. Bye bye.